Beautiful people of the universe, welcome to United Universes. Today in our financial section into our Save the Budget section. So today we are going to save the budget of our very beloved Salaryman from Japan. So this is a really wonderful guy that I've been watching for a really long time actually. Really like his content. And well, it seems that he is not very happy with his salary. So we are going to share our insight. I'm going to share my insight at least with him and with you guys, of course. And we are going to be as nice as possible, as thoughtful and insightful as possible. And we are going to be kind with him and with Japan as well, because I do love Japan. So yeah, without any further ado, before I move on, actually, guys, I would just like you to know that I'm going to try my very best to avoid voice editing as much as possible. Because as this channel is also about debating skills and speaking skills, I want you to feel very comfortable with the idea of making mistakes. I want you to also feel very comfortable with the idea of taking those necessary stops when you need to, taking those essential breaks when you need to catch your breath. And so, yeah, I am going to do that as much as possible when creating those videos. But without any further ado, let's jump into the video and take a look at what the Salaryman's budget looks like. Okay, so it seems that it is payday for our friend right here. So he is receiving his salary. Right, he's feeling very happy about it. Well, I mean, it makes sense, when we all receive our salary, it's a very happy time for everybody. Probably one of the happiest of the whole month, to be honest. Yeah. It's not a little paycheck. Oh, come on now. It's an alright paycheck, yeah? Be mindful, guys, of the language you're using, because it really affects your mindset. It really affects your perception. Okay, so first of all, we've got the 10,000 yen bills. So these are about 55 euros, he said, for each bill. Okay, we've got 16. Okay, so 900 euros. That's not too bad. That's actually quite well. It's actually quite good, yeah. Oh, he's a bit disappointed. Well, I mean, it really depends on personal finance as well, right? It depends on our individual expenses too. So it's it's really okay. Let's take a look now. So these are the smaller bills. These are the 1,000 yen bills. So these are okay, so this is another 50, so 950. Okay, 950 euros overall. It's an okay salary. It's an okay salary. Very respectable salary, I would say. Okay, so right, let's see now how he's going to allocate the income. So this is probably the most important part of the video, how he's allocating. Okay, the first victim is the rent. Okay, rent is quite difficult now for many of us. Unfortunately, renting prices have skyrocketed. Oh, that's 450. Okay, so 450 a month is quite a lot for his income, I would say. Normally I would advise about 1/3 of your income, guys, 33%. So his rent should be about 350 to make sense. Okay, now we have food expenses. Let's see how much he's spending on food. Okay, I'm seeing quite a bit on food. Oh, it's 170. Okay, that's all right. That's all right for food. I think he might be eating out a lot. He might be eating outside quite a bit. So we could bring that down. Hopefully. Should be manageable. Okay, so this is data, this is communications and everything. Okay, 55. 55 is alright for a data plan per month because that's also like his mobile credits, you know, like his calling credits. Transportation expenses. Okay, now transportation is absolutely fantastic in Japan and it is really affordable as well. Yeah, you see 55 euros, really affordable. Although it does depend on where he lives as well, but I'm guessing that since he's saving money on the rent because of transportation, then his transportation expenses is not too high as well. This is utilities. Okay, 55 for utilities, that is amazing. Energy prices have skyrocketed as well. How is he doing 55 per month on energy? On utilities generally. Okay, this is now daily necessities that we've got. Okay, so how much are we spending on daily necessities? So things like, I don't know, toilet paper. Okay, I am seeing, wow, I'm seeing a lot. Okay, it's not too much actually. It's just 85. Right, it might be possible to cut down a little bit on daily necessities, although it is directly aligned with quality of life, so I wouldn't really want him to cut too much from that. Let's see now. Okay, now this is a really important one as well, entertainment. Now, entertainment is indispensable for mental health, guys. Honestly, okay, 65. 65 is fine for entertainment, although it is for the whole month. It's not too much, actually. I would like him to spend a bit more on entertainment, to be honest, because it is essential to like maintain good mental health and, you know, actually socialize with friends, meet new people, and do things, do all sorts of activities with your friends. Oh, just 5 euros in savings. Oh my gosh, that's really not what we're looking for, to be honest. Savings are really indispensable, guys. They're so important because like during difficult times you're going to need that safety net. You know, you need that kind of security in your life. Just in case you lose your job, just in case, you know, something goes wrong with your health, like any medical conditions, medical emergencies, you need that safety net, honestly. So I think we can do much better on savings. All right, now. Okay, so that's about it regarding the allocation of the salaryman's income. Right, so I have created a marvelous PowerPoint here as well, PowerPoint slide, as you guys can see. So with the entire distribution that he showcased with regards to his income, to the allocation of his income. So again, the things that we saw earlier as well, everyone. We are seeing that the rent is at 450 a month, food is 170, communication data 55, transportation 55, utilities also at 55. Lucky number, 55, isn't it? Jesus Christ, so many 55s. Okay, daily necessities at 85, entertainment 65, savings 5. Okay, so first of all, the first thing I'm seeing, to be very honest, with this kind of income is that flexibility is quite limited. So we see that the rent is at 450, right? So as we said, like, he could try to bring down the cost of his rent at around 100 euros, hopefully 100 to 150. 150 might be excessive, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but definitely 100, like 50 to 100, because again, guys, it is like your rent should be about 33% of your income, 1/3 of your income. To be honest, like the best case scenario is 25%, like a quarter of your income. And that's like the best scenario. So I'm leaving some space here as well. You know, I'm considering that he might need a bit of more breathing space for his rent. So definitely like 350. Yeah, 350 to 400 would be absolutely amazing, because he would be able to then save like 50 euros more, 50 to 100 euros more, and direct that immediately into his savings account. So yeah, that's definitely, I would say, one insightful idea. So what else? Now, food. I don't think he's spending too much on food, although I commented earlier that he might be eating a bit. He might be eating a bit frequently outside because of working hours, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, since he's working too much, it does make sense to be eating out a lot because, again, he needs time to like do his activities, socialize, rest as well. So time management is limited here too. I mean, the best I would recommend here on the food section would be that we could try to bring it down to 150. That should be manageable because that's like just €5 a week. So that should be all right. Like, he can give that a try, and that's another €20 directly going to his savings. So that's now €70 to 120 to his savings. So that's how many times? That's at least like 20 times up his savings. Like 20 times up his savings when compared to the amount that he is saving right now. So it's going to be amazing for him, I think, if he does that. I would also strongly advise to spend a bit more on entertainment. It's not actually spending. I would argue that entertainment is like an investment, as we said earlier, in your mental health, stability, in your social skills as well, in having friends, in having those really important people in your life, like those during those difficult times. You need these people in your life, you need to lean on someone, to be honest, during those very difficult times. So it's really important to maintain social connections, and it's really, really essential to have fun as well in life, right? Because our time is limited on Earth. Unfortunately, it is limited, so it's necessary to try to have some fun with it. Right, and then the next thing I would say is that all the savings, like all the amount that he is going to be able to save, he should go to like a high yield savings account, like 4 to 5%. High yield savings account. It's gonna be amazing for him. Like every year, he's gonna be making about 4 to 5% more. When considering the total amount of money that he has saved that year. So yeah, I would say that's about it when considering this specific allocation of income. But you guys let me know in the comments below. I might have omitted something, might not be seeing something here too, so do let me know. Now, at this point, guys, let me emphasize on the fact that I am not a financial expert. These are just things that I do in my everyday life, right? That they work perfectly fine for me, and they also work extremely well for a really big number of people all around the world. So, but again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I do in my personal life and what works for me as well. So always do your research before making any kind of financial decision. Always make financially educated decisions based on your research, based on your understanding, based on your perspective as well, and based on the quality of life that you're aiming for. Now, I know that those financially savvy guys of you, I know that you're thinking of like the S&P 500, right? That he should be investing on the S&P 500 and like probably direct all of the savings towards that. Now, I do not necessarily disagree with that, but let me tell you something. I think that it is really important to initially create that safety net, that security line of savings, and then he can move into investing into the S&P 500, like the US market in a sense. So yeah, I think that it would be more insightful. I think that it would be more beneficial for him to prioritize savings first, and then he can move into investing as well. But savings is really, really important, really essential at this point, because, what if something misfortunate happens? It's going to be difficult, really. And so this is where the savings come in. And keep in mind, like, if he manages to save about 100 euros a month, he's going to be able to get to like 1200 euros a year, I'm sorry. So 1200 euros a year at 5% interest, that is about, gosh, how much is that? 1260, I believe, about 1260. Yeah, so it's going to be amazing. And when compared to his current savings, which is like 5 euros a month, 5 years times 12 is just 60 euros a year. So 60 compared to 1260 is a massive difference, right? Enormous difference. So that is what? That is like 13 times the amount of money he is saving right now. In fact, just the interest that he is going to make, that 4% or 5% interest he's going to make, is going to be equal to the total amount of savings that he is currently saving in an entire year. So it's definitely going to be something really, really positive for him. And think about this one as well, like in 5 years' time, he's gonna be able to save more than 6,000 euros. Which is absolutely amazing. And if you also take into account like the interest that this amount is going to take in, gosh, it's going to be I believe an excellent choice for him. So he could try to give this a go for sure. Now, I am also thinking about how these kind of changes are going to be possible, right? Especially when it comes to the rent, because like the rent is the big monster here. The rent is like our big target when it comes to this specific financial allocation. Now I'm thinking that like one of the best things to do when it comes to bringing down the cost of rent is to actually share flats, like get with your friends or talk with people that you know, and you can share that flat with other people, 4 or 5 other people, and that brings the cost of rent down, guys. That helps a lot. He is going to be able to save at least 50 euros doing that. So sharing an apartment, sharing a flat really, really helps when it comes to reducing the cost of rent. I think it's a viable idea. I think it is something feasible for him to consider. And I do believe that it is going to help a lot. Now, I know that it might not be the most satisfying thing for a lot of people, but when we are working on our income, when we are developing our income with hopes of increasing it, at the very beginning, we have to make some sacrifices, right? I do believe that this is one of like the necessary sacrifices that needs to be made. So, and it's not that bad actually. You get to socialize with others, you get to meet new people. Heck, you might even meet your significant other doing that. So, who knows, right? Anyways, y'all, now this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you for your very valuable time. I hope you enjoyed this video of our very new section, Save the Budget. Again, these were our recommendations for the Salaryman from Japan. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please turn on the notifications bell. Leave a nice comment down below. Let me know of your own thoughts. And of course, of any recommendations you would have for him as well, because that's going to be extremely interesting too. Right, thanks so much again, guys. Until next time, have an amazing life.